Don't worry, everything's going to be fine.
Hi everybody, I'm Amy and welcome back to my channel. That's my dog. It's been a few days since I filmed a video because I usually film every other week and about what has gone on, about my chemo, different things like that. I did get my chemo 2 weeks ago from tomorrow, and tomorrow I actually start my new round of chemo, but I am so excited to say that I am done with AC, the Red Devil. I am done with it, and I am really glad because that's supposed to be the most strong chemo drug, and it's supposed to be the one that causes the most issues and side effects and all that. So I'm glad to be done with it. I had my chemo, like I said, 2 weeks ago from tomorrow, and I had no side effects, and I am just praising God because I know my third chemo, I had a really hard time. It was, I was really sick with a lot of stomach issues, a lot of nausea, headaches, body aches, just different things that were going on. I'm so glad that my fourth round of chemo was I was like, did they even give me the chemo? Because I didn't have any side effects. I did have some fatigue. I shouldn't say I didn't have any. I had some fatigue the second week after, but I just took the time. I rested when I needed to rest, and it was, I just thank God because I know how bad it can be, how bad it was the week or the 2 weeks before, and it was really rough. And I am so thankful that I didn't have side effects. I didn't have anything. I felt so great, and I'm so very thankful, and I'm just happy to report that. Yesterday I went and I saw my doctor, and she was so happy and kind of speechless about how well that I did throughout my time. I know everybody is completely different on how they do, and I just did well. I just believe that God had his hand in every step of the way. I'm just so very thankful to not have to have dealt with so much, the side effects and the sickness and stuff. And actually today, look at my eyebrows. Today I decided, after a week of my eyebrows falling out really bad, I decided to go ahead and just take out the last couple hairs, and I drew these on today. I don't know if you can tell, I kind of used I used the eyebrow pencil, but then I filled it in a little bit with some powder eyeshadow, and so they're a little shiny, but I think they look pretty decent. What do you guys think? You can tell me below if you think about it. But I'm gonna put my hat back on. But I did my full face of makeup, did my eyebrows, and actually I think the next video that I make, I am going to try out these eyebrows that I got that are they're pretty much temporary tattoos, so I think I'm going to try those out. I don't know, they might look a little fake, but I mean, these are, I don't know. I don't want to look sick, and so I like to do my makeup. And so today I did a full face. I did, my glare is on my glasses, sorry about that, but my makeup looks pretty good, I think. But anyway, I've been feeling really good, and it's nice to have kind of like almost 2 weeks off of chemo, which is not true because I literally had chemo 2 weeks ago, and so it's kind of like the recovery kind of time in between, and I start my next round of chemo tomorrow. Which my doctor told me that it's supposed to not be as hard as the chemo that I had been on. I am hoping and believing that that is true for me, and if that's true, then this will be easy, and I am hoping that is true. So I will have 12 treatments. I will have 1 treatment a week, and that is a lot, but my doctor also said that things are looking good as far as physically. There are some positive changes, and I have inflammatory breast cancer, and so it kind of like, I don't know how to explain it other than it comes up to the skin, and that's when you find out that you have it. You don't have like a physical lump, or like how a lot of people find out that they have breast cancer is there's a change inside of your breast. You feel like something like that. When this happens, it comes to the skin. And so there's a lot of skin changes, which I really haven't gone really deep into talking about inflammatory breast cancer, which I will get into. There's just been so much with the chemo and the different things, learning the side effects, and just, there's a lot that goes into all of this. And so I will get more in depth in the inflammatory breast cancer side of it, what that is, how you find out, the rarity of it, and different things like that. I do want to talk more about that. But physically, on my breast, it is looking better than it was, and my doctor was really happy, and she was almost, like I said, she was almost like she didn't know what to say, because she said she is so happy with how well I'm doing throughout the chemo, how my body is reacting, how my blood levels, all the things that they test for. She showed me the trends, and the majority of them are positive and pretty much normal. Some of them, like my blood count, not my blood count, I'm sorry, my white blood count, my platelets, there's a few things that are a little off, but she said that it's because of the chemo, and she said that the next round of chemo, my white blood cell count should be up to a normal place. And so I'm very thankful for that. At this time, they are not going to be having me do the white blood cell count shot, because they believe that my white blood cells should rise. So I'm thankful for that, and with that, my immune system should be up and higher and better, and I am hopeful that I am going to be able to get back to somewhat a normal routine as far as being able to see people, do things. So that would be really nice. I'm very hopeful, and I'm very positive. I'm really trying to look at the positives. I know there's been hard times, hard days. There's been really hard days, I will say that. And that's okay. And every day's a new day. I am obviously in a really good mood. I'm feeling good today. And the last few days, and actually pretty much the last 2 weeks, other than the fatigue, I have felt great. And so it's been nice to have that after having had a hard time. As you go throughout these times and everything, as you go throughout chemo, you kind of learn a few things that help, a few things that your body responds to, and that's what I'm trying to share, is what has helped me, so I can hopefully help someone else with if they're going through this experience. So if you are going through this experience, I hope that any of my tips that I have given, or any of the things that have helped me, would help you. And so I do have a couple things that I wanted to talk about as far as things that are supposed to help. Now, one thing that I did, like I said, I had last week, was I had a lot of fatigue the first couple days of the week, and that had happened to me my third round of chemo as well. And what my doctor said yesterday was that it's probably a lack of protein. And while I have been trying to think about protein, I know for sure last week I wasn't getting enough protein. And I mean, I would assume the time before, when I had a lot of fatigue as well, that was part of it, because I was having stomach issues already. And so I wasn't really wanting the protein. I wasn't really drinking my protein shakes as I should have been. And so that's one thing. As I have felt better at times, I have kind of like looked, slacked on what I need to be doing, and what I know that I should do and what should not do. I've slacked on some of that. And so that's one thing that I would recommend, is have a routine. Think about the things that you need to do each day, the things that you need to eat each day, and the medicine that you need to take. Get into that kind of routine, and don't, even if you're feeling good, don't stop those routines. That has been one thing that has caused me issues. And so I am sorry if you're hearing the lawnmower, but I'm going to keep on going. So protein, I do protein shakes, and like I said, there were a couple days where I got sick of it, kind of. And so I just now ordered a couple other flavors. I really, really like the protein the vanilla premier protein. I think I showed it last week. That is my favorite, and I ordered them again because I didn't have them, and I slacked on drinking them because some of the other flavors are, you know, some days you don't feel like having them. With that, you can literally mix it with anything. You can mix it into a smoothie, you can mix it in your coffee, all kinds of things like that. But like, you know, I have cinnamon roll, I really like that one, but I can't really mix that with different things, some of the things that I want. So like in a smoothie, I don't want cinnamon roll. But anyway, I also wanted to talk about these Queasy drops. Now, a lot of these, they have ones that are suckers that are for pregnant ladies, and those are the ones that popped up the most for me. I will go ahead and link this in my Amazon and go ahead and put that again. It's literally just a wish list, so you'll have to be careful and you know, add it off of my, not from my list, because it'll send to me. I think I took my address off, but these Queasy drops, I cannot believe how well they work, and they're not just for nausea. Therefore, if your stomach is upset, if it's hurting, if there's any kind of uncomfortability in your stomach, try these. They have some weird flavors in here, like sour raspberry, green tea with lemon, ginger, cola, and banana. Now, I think all of those sound nasty except for the raspberry, but they don't taste super strong, and so you can get, like, it's fine. Like, it helps more. Like, it helps so much that I'm able to get past the weird flavors. So that was just another thing that I thought I would throw out there. Those are a huge help to me. I also use a lot of wintergreen lifesavers. Those are my favorites. But the Queasy drops are really good. I wish I would have like thought to use them before. I had them, but I am just thinking in my mind for nausea, so they're really good for helping with your stomach. I didn't say, but this is a new place I haven't recorded. It's in my bedroom. I have my photo wall. I am a photographer and I love taking photos in general. I am always the person that takes photos, and so I have like hundreds and hundreds of photos behind me, and when I do a new photo shoot, it's gonna be hard because my wall is completely covered, and I don't know where I'm going to put the pictures, but that's okay. And then my little beauty area. But I just wanted to come on and tell you what was going on with me yet again, and kind of the good news of how well I'm doing as far as you know, not having the side effects this time, and just the positive changes in my body, and I'm just feeling hopeful. And I hope that you are doing well, and thank you so much for watching. I know that they might get a little repetitive, but I just want to share my journey, and this is what's going on with me. And I have had my 4th round of chemo. Tomorrow I start my 1st round of Taxol. And I have heard that you can get some neuropathy in your hands and feet, and so I will definitely be wearing my cold mitts and my cold things on my feet. And I also have heard that you can have a lot of problems with your nails, like that this kind of chemo, the Taxol, can make your nails fall off, which is very strange to me, but that if you paint your nails, that it can help. And so I guess that's what I'll be doing tonight before I go in for my chemo tomorrow. So I can't think of anything else right now, but that is what is going on with me. And yet again, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. And if you have any questions or comments, you can put them below, and I will see you next time. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you would like to. Give me a like if you would like to. Bye bye.